Yo, what is up guys, Simba Gaming here. Today's video is going to be a 2v2 arena video. Double DPS in these games is going to be balanced Druid, red pally. Now keep in mind, our health is low. This is because this was at the start of the PvP season. As soon as arenas came out, I think this was the first or second day. So that's why the health is low, and also the MMR is low. Still, no excuse for low MMR, but with that being said, let's just jump straight into it. So, as you guys can see here, to start off the game, coming up against a Disc Priest Feral. So as you guys can see here, sitting in the open, maybe not the best idea to start the game off with, but sitting in bear form at the start, taking a little bit of that damage. As you guys can see here, Feral jumping onto me. You guys can see Thorns coming out straight away in the opener, letting that Feral kill himself if he doesn't know. Thorns does 5% of your health per hit, so right now he is killing himself, jumping around, gonna be straight going into a root beam on the healer. As you guys can see, he is running adapt, so he has no trinket for this. But then again, clone comes out. His adapt doesn't proc. I'm not sure if that's a glitch. If he was even running adapt, keep in mind this is the start of the season, so as you guys can see here, he drops straight away in that clone. Big star surge, one more star surge through his skin right there, getting the kill. So this game pretty easy, pretty low MMR. Same thing, same team next game, so roughly the same idea. Okay, like I said, roughly the same idea. You guys can see that I'm opening with Thorns on my red pally, so basically sitting back, Feral is going to be casting into that, putting himself under a lot of pressure, straight away opening a root beam on the healer. As you guys can see, a trinket comes out right there. Healer's trinkets, and now for 2 minutes he has no trinket. Root beam, as you guys know, is a 1 minute cooldown, so between this time, we can rotate our cyclones, our hodges, and just try to live, try to cut, see how the game pans out. So as you can see here, Bash comes out onto me, trinket that instantly. Hodge comes out onto the Feral, which he does trinket as well. So now both enemy teams, they have no trinket. The Paladin is very low here. He's probably going to be cutting, getting a little bit of self heals off. Feral's kick is onto me, meaning I can off heal, meaning he can off heal. As you guys can see here, pause that quickly. Feral has no kick, meaning I get a full clone onto the Feral actually, sorry, keeping him low. Now this is just to like I said, we're a bit low, topping ourselves up. You can see the Pally's mana is low as he chucked out some off heals. Again, move around to the line of sight of the healer, hit him a little bit. As you guys can see here, Pally comes in, helping me get that pressure out, but Feral's incarn coming out here. A lot of pressure again. I'm going to be trying to kite around a little bit, faking the cyclone right there, as you guys can see. Getting ready, casting that cyclone, going to be stepping to the side, getting that fake cast, getting that Feral's kick out of the way. Now, getting a clone here onto the healer, getting very low. Pally's Bob is on me, getting some self heals out, getting some Paladin heals. Gonna be following up with a clone onto the healer, gonna be short. Feral is running away, getting himself out of line. As you guys can see here, root on the healer. Feral's a little bit lined, they're popping in and out, just trying to keep him out of the fight basically. Now, as you guys can see here, Feral is clearly coming for me, targeting me, running back across the map. 7 seconds left on his incarn, still a lot of damage, still a lot of pressure from him. You guys can see here, healer can cast penance for either the heals or a lot of damage, but straight away, knowing the Feral is going to be coming onto me, I'm going to be pre-thorning myself. So as you guys can see here, healers on clone DR, pre-thorns myself. I have some decent natural power here, enough for a star surge. Feral coming onto me, sitting back quickly. You guys can see here, rest damage coming out huge. Those thorns hitting him, and my star surge to finish off the kill there. Alright guys, into the next one. You guys can see here, there seems to be a common theme. Disc Priest started the expansion, very good healers, very strong. Strong heals, but not only that, huge amount of damage they can put out, huge amount of pressure, as well as CC. So Disc Priest seemed to be a very popular pick for the start of the season, and still now in 2v2. We're coming up against that Disc Priest Demon Hunter. Now straight away, going to be stealthing, going to be opening with a clone on the healer, which is going to get kicked. Not only that, they're going to be putting a fear into that as well. As you guys can see here, putting Thorns onto the Pally, although he is going me, he is cleaving. Healer, I'm sitting in a full clone here, trying to cut my way around. Bop comes out from the Pally, I'm just basically reducing their damage. Pains Up comes out, you guys cannot see it. Up here is my big debuffs add-on. You can show he's using his dodge ability, but on the right hand side of Gladius, you can see Pains Up right there. So again, trying to kite, trying to live, Pally chucking out some off heals. Now, full Hodge right there comes out onto the healer. Now, he had no trinket, it's 5 seconds on clone DR, and he has no kick, so I think I'm going to clone the Demon Hunter low. Yeah, cloning the Demon Hunter low there. I'm getting his trinket. The reason for that clone was if he's cycloned, the healer cannot put any heals into him, keeps him very low, and also the cyclone DR. Coming off now, I'm able to get a full cyclone since he is away from me, can't stun me, still has no kick. So we're going to be a full clone onto the healer here, getting it very low. I'm going to be using some off heals, chucking that little bit of damage at the Star Surges just before I die. Luckily enough, landing the kill before that healer comes out of the CC. This game here, guys, as you can see, another disc priest, this time with a warrior. So to start off the game, setting focus for that priest. I think I'm just going to be taking it slow here, seeing how it pans out. I'm more than happy just to wait, get that better positioning, get ready for that CC, set up for the kill. So sort of floating around here, not too much happening. The Pally and the warrior having a bit of 1v1. Going to be trying to get a clone onto the healer, but he's going to manage just to get that fear off. Now it's going to be going followed by a Hodge onto the healer with an instant pain stop coming out. So warrior at 80% healer, 87%. This is through pain stop, so warrior's taking a fair bit of damage through these defensive cooldowns. Now I'm going to be sitting back here, getting a little bit of damage out here. Thinking about putting maybe a root beam out, maybe a clone coming up soon with that banner. We just want to get that out of the way for the Hodges, whatever CC we have. Don't want that to be in like a part of the play, so get rid of that. As you guys can see here on the warrior, popping around the corner to that instant root beam, popping my damage here. Warrior is Blade Storming. Now, in Blade Storm you cannot use your defensive, so if you're a warrior you have to have a cancel Blade Storm macro or aura so you can get out of this. Use the defensives. Start of the season, might be new to warrior, low MMR, not that good of a play maybe. Does not seem to get out of this in time. You guys can see here, both have their trinkets. Healer sitting in that root beam still, has trinket, Hodge coming off DR soon, and clone coming off DR soon. But as you can see here, warrior 17%, my Astral Power, I have 60 Astral Power, enough for a Star Surge. I had that warrior of a Loon, instant cast with Incarn and the extra Astral Power proc, so getting that Star Surge out, instant cast, throwing a few wraps out there, nearly landing the kill, but the warrior under a lot of pressure, my Pally under a lot of pressure, bubble comes out from him, heal again, no trinket, so there should be a Hodge followed up right there, full Hodge onto the Pally, nothing out of that. I'm going to be getting some damage out, chucking a short clone, chucking some off heals, he charges me, trying to get that little bit of pressure out, as you guys can see here, kicks me, not able to cast Star Surge right now. Again, now cloning the warrior, like I said guys, cloning the warrior, low health, like I said, might not be the best play as he's sitting this trinket, but helps you guys understand the game, helps you guys get a better understanding on how to offensively use Cyclone. So sitting it, keeping him at 25% health there. Now probably going to get a Recyclone, yep, Recyclone right there again, getting that pressure at. Hodge DR's coming off the healer, so is Clone DR. Warrior sitting defensive stance, trying to get a little bit of pressure out, so again, a bit of a longer game, this one dampening, racking up, but as you can see here, heal has no trinket, our CCs are up, our damage should be coming up shortly, so again, sitting back, giving him thorns, Warrior going to be putting a lot of damage into him, killing himself really. I'm going to be moving around, getting ready for that root beam. Now root beam comes out again, he's casting into that thorns, killing himself out of this instant cast. Going to be Hodge coming out onto the warrior, so Hodge can be used to CC, but can be used for a kill as well. If somebody is stunned, they cannot use that offensive, they can't heal. So the Hodge coming out offensively, keeping that warrior from playing. But like I said, they're going to be root beam ending into a full clone right there, enough to land the kill, enough to keep my paladin alive. So that's going to be it for that game. Let's jump into the next one. Again, another Disc Priest and the Warrior. So this seems to be a very common Disc Priest in almost every game so far. I think everyone mainly. So again, going to be opening with a clone straight onto the healer. Pally has his shield out. You see the Warrior's going to be going on me, but pulls it here quickly. I have that pre-thorns on myself right there. Getting a lot of pressure out here as died with the sword. So they're trying to parry some of this, trying to stay offensive while using some of his defensive. Now heals out of the clone, so let it play out a little bit here. Pain's up coming out as well into the Warrior's Blade Storm. You guys can see here, a Hodge coming out onto the healer, but he trinkets that Hodge into a instant root beam now. A lot of pressure, Pain's up ending here. He's getting a lot of pressure on me, but that full root beam with no trinket, just enough for us to get the kill, just enough for me to live here. Bob comes out from the pallet, self heals. He's off healing, I'm off healing, trying to keep myself alive. Landing the kill here. Okay guys, now I'm going to be showing one more game. If you guys enjoyed this video, enjoy this type of videos, quickly leave that thumbs up on the video, leave a comment letting me know if you like it, what I can do to improve if you want to see more. With that being said, sorry, let's jump into the last clip here. As you can see, we're coming up against double DPS. Now this is Frost Mage, Assas Rogue. So this is a crazy twos comp, crazy double DPS comp, probably the best double DPS comp in the game. So to start off with, again, going to be just stealthing the opener, seeing what's happening, really just running around waiting for that major stealth to come out, trying not to get sapped by the rogue. So running off to the side of the map, waiting for that eyeball if they try to play a slow game. But Pally in the open, mage right there trying to get the frostbolt out. It looks like he's trying to fake cast, maybe trying to get potentially my root beam straight away. But again, sitting here waiting, I'm happy to let them have a little bit of a 1v1, probably better for the mage. But like I said, sitting back here, just seeing how the game pans out now. Opening out for me, trying to cast a Cyclone onto the mage. Mage are going to be landing that Cyclone, mage is going to be trinking that into a root beam, but stealing the Pally's freedom, getting himself out of that. So a lot of pressure coming out from them, as you guys can see here. Bear form, skin, thorns coming out. Rogue is already dead. Now, that happened very quick. If you guys didn't see that, Rogue, 90% right there. So the root beam onto the mage here, but he has freedom. The freedom was from the spell steal. Rogue on me, casting into thorns. Pally has his bubble up. So when this bubble, as you guys can see here, explodes, deals a huge amount of damage. Rogue has trinket, all his defensives. The Pally, or me, basically getting a lot of pressure out, casting into thorns. Now, just like that, huge crits. With that, within a couple seconds, he's basically globaled. Doesn't have time to trinket. Only just has time to get that cloak out, but not in time. Using it just before he dies here, as you guys can see here. Low MMR, but like I said, low health, low MMR. Start of the season. It doesn't really matter too much. Maybe not the best players, but like I said, I'll be trying to get some more twos wins out, some more twos games. So if you guys like this video, leave that thumbs up. Let it get a comment below letting me know if you guys want to see more of this. I'll try and get around that 2k 2200 MMR bracket, which is quite hard for double DPS. But okay guys, like I said, that's going to be it for the video. If you guys enjoyed, hit that thumbs up. If you guys didn't like the video, hit the thumbs down. Let me know in the comments what I can do to improve if you want to see more of these. Like I said, start of the season, low health, low MMR, so now everybody's a bit more geared. I can try and play some more twos and a bit higher rating, a bit higher MMR, make this a little bit more interesting. And if you guys want, I can go into more depth so you guys can get a better understanding of how to play balanced Druid in twos. But like I said guys, this is going to be it for the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.